Imagine stepping outside your front door and being greeted not just by the fresh morning air, but by the vibrant, creative touches that you've added to your home. Little projects so striking and inventive that they become the talk of the neighborhood. Whether you're looking to inject a dose of personality into your garden, craft a cozy retreat on your porch, or simply add some practical flair to your everyday surroundings, these spectacular DIY ideas are designed to inspire and impress. Let's dive into a world where your creativity knows no bounds and your neighbors can't help but stop and stare. First, let's start with the entrance to your home, the gateway that sets the tone for what lies within. A standout front door makeover can be surprisingly simple yet incredibly effective. Consider painting your door in a bold, unexpected color, a cheerful yellow, a deep navy blue, or a vibrant red. Complement this with a handmade wreath, crafted from seasonal greenery, dried flowers, or even repurposed materials like fabric scraps or old books. Add a personalized doormat with a witty welcome message or your family's name stenciled on. These small touches pack a visual punch, making your home feel inviting and unique right from the curb. Moving to the garden, there's no shortage of ways to let your green thumb and your creativity shine. Vertical gardens are all the rage, and for good reason. They're space-saving, visually appealing, and can be made from items you might already have around your house. Mount an old wooden pallet on your exterior wall and fill it with rows of colorful flowers, trailing vines, or even fresh herbs. The result is a lush, living tapestry that's sure to catch the eye of passers-by. If you're feeling adventurous, try building a fairy garden using miniature furniture, tiny figurines, and small succulents. Tuck it under a tree or in a shady corner for an enchanting surprise your neighbors and their kids will adore. Lighting can transform any space, and your outdoor areas are no exception. Solar-powered lanterns, string lights, or homemade mason jar lanterns hung from trees or along fences create a magical atmosphere once the sun goes down. For a truly show-stopping effect, craft your own glowing orbs using clear glass globes and battery-operated LED lights. Scatter them throughout your yard or cluster them near your entryway for a whimsical, otherworldly glow that will have everyone wondering how you did it. Let's not overlook the humble mailbox, often an afterthought but bursting with potential for a DIY makeover. Paint it in a bright hue, add decorative house numbers, and plant a bed of cheerful flowers around its base. For a more creative twist, build a tiny garden on top of your mailbox using shallow containers and hardy succulents. It's a charming detail that turns a functional object into a neighborhood highlight. If you love the idea of repurposing, try giving old furniture a new lease on life outdoors. An unused ladder can become a tiered plant stand. An old dresser with the drawers pulled out and filled with soil can be transformed into a cascading flower display. Even a vintage bicycle with baskets overflowing with blooms makes a whimsical garden statement. These projects not only reduce waste, but also add a touch of character and nostalgia to your landscape. Water features always draw attention, and you don't need a sprawling yard or a hefty budget to create one. A tabletop fountain made from stacked pots, a small pond using a repurposed whiskey barrel, or a bubbling rock feature powered by a simple pump can bring the soothing sound of water into your outdoor oasis. Place your water feature near a seating area to enhance relaxation and give your neighbors another reason to linger and admire. For those with a knack for woodworking, building a custom bench or swinging seat can elevate your porch or garden to the next level. Personalize your creation with weather-resistant paint, plush cushions, or even hand-carved details. Position your seating under a pergola draped with flowering vines or string lights for a cozy nook that's irresistibly inviting. Looking to add some functional flair? Try constructing a DIY outdoor bar or serving cart. Use reclaimed wood, pallets, or metal piping to assemble a sturdy, stylish structure. Top it with a slab of polished concrete, marble, or even a repurposed door. Stock it with glassware, a pitcher of lemonade, and a few potted herbs like mint and basil for garnish. Your next backyard gathering will be the envy of the block. Don't forget about your fence or privacy screens. Instead of plain wooden slats, why not create a mural? Use weatherproof paints to craft a scene that reflects your personality, be it a geometric pattern, a floral motif, or even a whimsical underwater world. Alternatively, hang decorative items like metal art, colorful plates, or vintage signs along your fence. These details turn a simple boundary into a gallery of outdoor art. Children's play areas can also become neighborhood showstoppers with a little ingenuity. Build a sandbox with built-in seats and a cover to keep it tidy. Create a chalkboard wall for endless artistic expression, or install a homemade climbing wall using handholds and sturdy boards. Each project brings joy to your family and piques the curiosity of visiting friends. For an eco-friendly twist, consider rainwater harvesting. Install a decorative rain barrel beneath your gutter downspout, painting it to match your home or embellishing it with stencils and designs. Use the collected water for your garden and enjoy the satisfaction of conserving resources while beautifying your space. Finally, seasonal displays offer endless opportunities to wow your neighbors throughout the year. In spring, arrange vibrant planters overflowing with tulips and daffodils. For summer, create a patriotic display with flags and red, white, and blue flowers. In autumn, stack pumpkins and gourds of all shapes and sizes, interspersed with hay bales and corn stalks. When winter arrives, a DIY wreath, twinkling lights, and handmade ornaments keep your home festive and inviting. With a little imagination, some basic tools, and a willingness to experiment, you can transform your home and garden into a showcase of creativity. Each project is an opportunity to express your personality, connect with your community, and inspire others to unleash their own inner designer. So roll up your sleeves, gather your supplies, and let your DIY spirit shine. Your neighbors won't know what hit them.